Another initiative targeting a greener future is Mission Innovation 2.0. Its aim is to accelerate public and private investment in clean, renewable energy and make it more affordable and accessible. Patrick Child is the chair of Mission Innovation, and he joins us now from Belgium. Thanks for coming on the programme. Talk us through this. What is this campaign in a nutshell?
Well, it's a very exciting moment for us because today world leaders are gathered together in a virtual meeting chaired by the Chilean government to launch a new phase of Mission Innovation. So this is a global coalition of countries committed to working together on research and innovation into the new clean energy technologies that are so vitally needed for us to achieve our climate goals. And what's really exciting today is that after 5 years since the Paris conference of Mission Innovation, when it was first launched, we've made huge progress with countries spending globally nearly $6 billion a year more on research and innovation into these key technologies. And today, in this big summit meeting that we've been holding, we've launched an exciting new agenda around three key headline objectives on clean hydrogen, a vital new sort of component of our clean energy landscape, on the power sector and how to use, we hope, up to 100% of renewable energy in the power sector, and also on some of the hard-to-abate issues like finding clean fuels for long-distance shipping. So a very exciting moment, and very happy to share the news with you today.
But you know, it sounds like there's an awful lot to talk about, and these are topics that have been talked about a lot. So what's the real action plan? Talk me through where the world is failing and what needs to be done to fix it.
Well, I think the real challenge is to ensure that the technologies that we either already have or which we are developing through our research programs become affordable and commercially viable alongside the traditional fossil fuel alternatives. So, for example, if we've got a group of countries led by the European Commission, led by Chile, led by Australia, coming together around this agenda on hydrogen, it's to provide an alternative fuel for some of the heavy industry or long-distance transport, which today are vitally dependent on fossil fuels. And what was really exciting today was to see that more and more countries are coming together, including the United States, which has come on board on this hydrogen mission, really to work together to drive down the costs of these technologies so that they become affordable and available to everyone in the world. And if you look at what's happened, for example, in the renewable sector, a few years ago, wind energy and photovoltaic were out of cost by comparison with traditional fossil fuels. Today, in many cases, it is even cheaper to produce wind energy and PV, and that's what we want to achieve in these new sectors. And we believe that by working together in this global coalition, we'll make progress.
But somebody's got to pay for it, Patrick, and it sounds like a little bit of a private sector fundraiser. So how much investment are you looking for to be able to invest in all these projects and to an extent that people collaborate enough to bring the cost down?
Well, it's vital that the public and the private sector work together. So if I'm talking about the achievements that we have realised already, the extra $5 or $6 billion a year that we're spending on publicly funded research and innovation, this is a sort of catalyst, a pump priming contribution, which is needed in order to bring down the costs and reduce the risks of investment by the private sector into these new sectors. So one very exciting development that we're announcing today with Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and Bill Gates is a new partnership to bring together money that we can provide through the European Union's budget and money that then private sector coalition around Bill Gates will bring together to contribute to some key technologies. Hydrogen I've mentioned, sustainable aviation fuels is another, or long battery storage over the long term. And these are technologies which to some extent exist or are under development, but which need a boost, a top-up of capital from the public sector in order to make them viable and scale up and become available for everyone. And that's what we from the European Union budget and from the other partners in the Mission Innovation Coalition are able to bring.
It's ambitious, it's exciting. Patrick Child, thank you very much.